Hi, I'm Rachel Prescott. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Pamlico County, North Carolina. A little bit about me is I've been a camp counselor for the past 2 years and I adore it. I love the mix of being outdoors, helping kids, and being able to take care of people. Hobby-wise, I love anything crafty or creative. I sew, weave baskets, quilt, the works. Describing myself in 3 words. My first word is creative. I'm creative in my love for the arts, but I'm also creative in my problem solving. I believe there's always more than one way to do something. My second word is curious. I've always described myself as a why person. A why person always wants to know why things work the way they do and why things are the way they are. I love asking questions and I love learning. My third word is dedicated. I'm very passionate about teaching. I love education, I love learning, and when I put my mind to something, I do everything I can to achieve it. A difficult circumstance I had to overcome was not being taken seriously in the workplace. I'm a camp counselor, and I'm in charge of a riflery range. I teach gun safety and proper marksmanship. As an instructor, I was not listened to a lot of the times by the male attendees because I'm a teenage girl. They would either ignore my instruction or they would ask my male coworkers instead. It was frustrating and difficult because I was not listened to. I had to prove that I was deserving of my place of authority. I showed that I was knowledgeable about what I taught, and I showed that I was indeed capable of being a teacher, and I deserved to be listened to. By doing this, I gained the respect of my coworkers and the people I taught. Once I become a teacher, if I were to teach a lesson my students didn't understand, I would start by giving an assessment to figure out where they all are. I would then group them based on their level of understanding. With each group, I would assign group work and singular activities. That way they can collaborate, but also do some work on their own. I would check in regularly throughout the lesson to make sure that no one was falling behind and that everyone was staying on track. I would use different methods of teaching and combine them to make sure that each student has something catered to their different learning style. What does it mean to be a professional as a teacher in the classroom? To me, being professional means conducting yourself in a proper manner. This is using language that is appropriate for the age range you're teaching, being polite to both your fellow educators and your students, and dressing according to your school's dress code. This also means creating a classroom environment that feels safe, comfortable, and conducive to learning. My favorite teacher I had throughout my entire school experience was my 11th grade English teacher. Her name was Miss Collins. She was vibrant and excitable, and she made everyone feel so welcome in her classroom. She was approachable and kind, but she also knew how to capture our attention and get a lesson across. There was a sort of sincerity to everything she said. It was very obvious that she was passionate about teaching and that she loved what she did and she cared about her students. I hope that when I'm a teacher, my students feel just as welcomed in my classroom, and I want to be as friendly and exciting as she was. After 30 years of teaching, what do I hope my students say about my legacy? After 30 years of teaching, I hope my students remember my classroom fondly. I want to be remembered as a teacher who always had her students' best interests at heart, someone who not only enriched their minds but enriched their hearts. What excites me most about becoming a teacher is that I'll be directly impacting students' learning and achievement. The look on people's face when they learn something new or gain a new skill is the best feeling in the world. I would be a great fit for the Teaching Fellows program because I have always felt that it is my calling to teach. Growing up, me and my friends played school and I was always the teacher. My parents were teachers and I've gotten to see the impact they've had on their students firsthand. I've worked in classrooms, volunteered, I've worked at camp as an instructor and a teacher, and I love it. Teaching is what I was supposed to do. It is what I am led to do. It's the path I must follow. And the Teaching Fellows program would allow me to achieve that goal.